So a little bit about Redwood Logistics, and before we get into that, by the way, this is John Pattison. He is our Senior Innovation Architect. I'm Eric Rumpel. I'm our CIO. So Redwood Logistics, why are we here? So we're a logistics-powered, people-driven, multimodal logistics service provider. What does that mean? Full-service brokerage, assets, 3PL, 4PL services, and supply chain solutions. So the reason we want to talk today is because our customers have changed and shippers have changed. They want not only to optimize their supply chain, but they require help transforming their digital supply chain. So what we do is we couple and connect all parts of their businesses so that they can have real-time visibility to actually transform and empower their decision-making capabilities. And we do this through our professional services group, which does consulting and engineering, systems integration, software implementation, cloud and data warehousing and analytics, and go live and managed services, because our customers don't want to do it themselves. So a little bit about data-driven supply chains. Our enterprise APIs, the way we connect our customers, are able to digitally transform our customers' actual supply chains. Over the past 6 years, we've been enhancing our supply chain integration platform, and we've been doing that with what we call Redwood Connect, and that's completely transformed how we deliver complex connectivity solutions to enterprise customers. So why are we working on blockchain stuff? Well, we believe that the power of this is very transformative and it's very real. And we think that a key pillar of providing low friction and high value integrations is B2B and B2A, the stuff we currently do today. But the demand associated with what's going on here today and getting customers ready for the blockchain has prompted us to investigate into extending our platform into what we're calling B2BC, or business to blockchain. And we think that's going to be a really interesting area where our customers are going to want to adopt different blockchain solutions and figure out how to integrate those into the enterprise, because there isn't one size fits all. So what are we looking at here on the screen? It looks like a bunch of snowflakes and objects connecting, but in reality, think of the life cycle of a bill of lading, right? From quote to cash, tenders, updates, edits, invoices, IoT data, ELD data, all that information is going into those objects, and everyone's talking about building smart contracts. But those smart contracts for all those businesses, for all those objects, for all those applications, have a lot of complexity associated with them, and as we know, a lot of cost, proof of work, mining. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to think about blockchain differently. We wanted to think about it in the same way we think about logistics data, like hub and spoke networks where you complete something and it's done. So what we did is we said, since all of those transactions eventually become quiet after invoicing, after payment, you're just using it for analytics maybe, is there a better way to do blockchain for logistics and supply chain? And completely honestly, we believe the answer to that is yes. And there's going to be a lot of new and innovative ways to adapt, but the question is, what will scale? So what you're looking at, again, is a visualization of what we're calling our distributed blockchain protocol for logistics and supply chain. We're creating a secure, searchable database of all objects and events. Every load, every ELD update, everything that comes through gets tagged and put into this fabric that we've created, which we're calling the Redwood Connect graph chain. So it seeks new objects. As you can see, when new objects appear on that screen, it's seeking objects that are related to it. It will create a cryptographic hash between itself and those objects, writing itself into memory and into the application, which we share with our partners so that there's a record of immutability, as well as in a partner network where you know with whom you're participating and you can build trust. So like that hub and spoke model, new blockchains get created when it's found, and then they get hashed together to their neighbors and their neighbors and their neighbors. So we're considering this a chain of chains blockchain application. And this continues on indefinitely. You can click on any of these items, you can get information about it, and you can actually decrypt it and get that information right at your fingertips. So a little tech talk to make this awkwardly uncomfortable for those of you that don't fully understand what's going on here. We have a cryptographically secure data graph, and the closest way to describe it is an asynchronous Byzantine fault-tolerant timestamp consensus. Sure. But the nodes and relationships are defined with a public key. The data has a private key, and then our partners and our customers can decide with whom they want to share that. The information can remain on their servers, and so when someone requests authentication to get an object and prove that they were part of a transaction, they'll be able to do that. So because of that, and the way we've done this, there's no mining required. There's no proof of work. It is a private network that requires compute resources, but we figure out a way to dramatically reduce the cost of that as well. So we're taking these granular business objects at their own pace and creating a secure, verifiable, immutable middleware for any business application. And this is why we're saying it's business to blockchain. So how will our customers get value from this? The first is traceability. Because it has cryptographically verified single source of truth for business objects, and associated assets and items are all tied to it, like you're seeing. Governance as improved security and encryption, where not only does the data that goes into the blocks get encrypted, but also we are going to write the queries of the parties that access it into that event as well. So you can see not only what happened, but who's been looking at it. And then obviously we want to help our customers with scale and cost. What Redwood Connect and what we do is we integrate our customers at scale to remove that burden from IT. But what we're also doing is providing this in order to be able to connect to blockchain with the same benefits without having to worry about compute connectivity. And then we're making our customers blockchain ready with adoption. We think there's a lot of great applications that are going to be developed with partners here and in the marketplace, but how are enterprises going to connect? We have a hard enough time sometimes connecting EDI alone, right? So now we're talking blockchain. So the benefits, right? What we really want to do is connect enterprises to solutions that will find their roots at this conference. We want to shatter the barriers of entry to participating in those winning blockchain ecosystems for our customers, allowing them to verifiably collaborate with any party for a fraction of the cost, and verifiably collaborate with any outside party without doing that heavy lifting. So we're here talking about supply chain integration platform as a service, which is Redwood Connect, and then business to blockchain as a service, which we believe is going to be our new fabric for adoptability by shippers, carriers, 3PLs, and blockchain application providers. So if you're a shipper looking to integrate the next killer app, come see us. If you're a killer app developer looking to onboard shippers, come see us. And here's a quick representation of what you just saw actually happening in real time. Thank you.